Thank you guys for clicking on the video. I am Sully, and today, fellas, we're going to talk about NHL 15, not for the Xbox One, but we're going to talk about the current gen, or the last gen, or however you prefer to call it, the 360 edition, because some of you probably already have NHL 15 for the One or the PS4, and you still have your 360, and so you're going to be coming into some moolah, some cheddar, some coin, some gold, some corn, some wheat, some crop, whatever you prefer to call money. And you're wondering, well, Sully, is NHL 15 worth getting for the 360? And I would say absolutely yes. I think it is worth getting, and I got my version for $40. You may be able to find it for $40. If not Black Friday, you could have got it for $30. But I would definitely get it because next gen or the current gen, whatever your terminology is, the PS4, it's really only good if you have putt. I mean, even adding the drafting for rookies, that still doesn't even make it a full GM experience compared to what's on the Xbox 360 version. And you guys, I'm sure you've seen other NHL videos, you know what's on the NHL 15 GM 360 version, you know how it looks, you know all the information you can get and the tweets and stuff from the analysts, and there's just not that on the One. And on the 360 version, I really think this is their best year of hockey. I think this is the creme de la creme, this is Mecca, this is Nirvana, whatever you want to call it. I think they really nailed the gameplay. Now, I think the differences between the two, the One and the 360, I think the skating is more realistic, and I think the puck handling is a little bit better. You know, it's easier to poke. For some reason, EA just like, it's not EA, it's you people who play the game after a week and whine and complain to get these tuner sets. I mean, you guys, please stop crying about stuff. But anyways, the next gen version has some problems, and back to what I was saying, I think this year for the 360, it's their best year of gameplay. You know, I really have no complaints. I think there are some decisions, for example, they need to figure out how to intercept passes on either game of hockey, whether it's the One or the 360, whether you time it to push a button, or, you know, your guy can just be there and he'll break the pass like he's supposed to, or they fix the poke check. I don't know, but that's my only real complaint. And in EASHL, if you have AI defensemen, they are just stupid as rocks. I mean, that really is the only way to describe them. But if you take away those factors, it is a great game of hockey, even with those problems. It's a great game, and with the One, like I said, in the early versions of the game, I don't know if they changed it, but if you send the puck down the boards, the longer it goes, it feels like it goes faster. You know what I'm saying? If you send the puck all the way down the rink, it should like lose speed, but earlier in the year it would gain speed. I don't know if they fixed that. And then skating. When you go the forehand and you get the pullback and you just hold it there, that's way too overpowered. I mean, it's on the One, you know, you can't get hit unless it's from the front, and then if you poke, it's a trip. And I don't know, it's just you're too agile when you do the pullback, and I think they need to change that. And the pullback on the 360 version, you lose speed. I think it's a great compromise. And so, like I said, the skating is better on the 360. I enjoy it, and I just think overall it's a better game of hockey. And unless you love Hut, I mean, unless you just, oh my gosh, you just for some team of the weeks, that's pretty much it on the next gen. You know, the graphics are fun. Like, I go back and I play a Hut game, and I think it's, dude, when I was down 2-0 last night and I came back and won, and seeing the graphics and people holding the signs up, you know, saying "Go Sully's Brew" and stuff like that, it's cool. Like, I'm not taking anything away. I can't wait for NHL 16, but right now, NHL 15 on the 360 is just flat out a more complete game. And the great thing is, too, it still has Game Center, so like when there's a hit, any shot, it saves the replay, and you can go back at the end of the game and watch them. And that was a feature I really was looking forward to in NHL 15 for the PS4, but it just didn't. It wasn't brought over. So really, if you have the money to spend, I would say there's no reason why, if you're a fan of hockey, there is no reason why you shouldn't get NHL 15 on the 360. There really isn't. I was a little bit disappointed that there was no changes to the menus. I think that's a little bit, I don't know. I have my quarrels with that, but gameplay, it's the best year, and they're going out on the 360 with a bang in terms of gameplay and options and all that stuff, and they fixed issues to the GM mode. So really, the only question is, why aren't you getting it for Christmas, or at least after Christmas? So let me know down below if you guys are getting it, and if you're not, let me know why too, because I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on why you may not get it, because even socially, there's not much you can do on the PS4. I mean, in terms of social features, you have EASHL, you can play a friend in hut, online shootouts, you can do all that stuff on the 360 version. And so, hey, why not take the plunge right now at Christmas while you got that extra cheddar, that corn, that guap, that moolah, that thing that makes the world go round? You know what I'm talking about. So, let me know. Drop a comment down below. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'm posting this video today because I'm going back home for Christmas for a couple of days, so I wanted to get a video out. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys have a great Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever else you may celebrate this time of year. And I hope to see you guys. 2015 may make a video before then, but who knows. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Peace from the Middle East. And don't forget, I'm from Southeast.